In June 2002, the government of Israel decided to erect a physical barrier to separate Israel and the West Bank in an attempt to minimize the entry of Palestinian terrorists into the country. This has partially solved today's terrorist infiltration problem, but has caused grief and pain to innocent Palestinians in every area in which it was constructed along the 1967 Green Line. In the southern region of Mount Hebron, the movement of Palestinians who are coming into the country illegally to find work has been disrupted. These people and their families are paying the price for the system of collective control that Israel has decided to implement with the erection of the separation barrier. Typically, a day's work in the West Bank for a builder comes to around $20, while the same day's work in Israel comes to around $100. Their families have come to rely on this income. Ironically, these Palestinian men who are determined to keep providing for their families are the ones who are physically building the state of Israel. Israeli border police and the army are in a constant but only partially successful race to apprehend these Palestinians. Before the construction of the barrier, most people from the village worked inside Israel, but now only those few with Israeli citizenship can make the trip legally. Other families who are not so lucky have been struggling for their livelihood and crossing the border illegally to find employment. I'm asking for your help in order to tell their story. As the Arab world is experiencing an historic awakening, Israel will not be able to escape the consequences of these events. The lives of many people will change forever.